This is going to be the Daggerheart Learn to Play Quick Start Adventure. I'm David. I will be running the game for the Cincinnati Adventurers Guild. I'd like to welcome everyone and thank you all for coming tonight. If we go around the table, let's introduce ourselves. As I said, I'm David. I'm running the game. I've been running role-playing games for more years than I'd like to count, but Daggerheart for the past year or so since it came out. Hopefully we're gonna have a good time tonight. To my right we have.
I'm Todd. I'm interested in playing Daggerheart. That's why I'm here. So yeah, hopefully I'm gonna here to learn this stuff.
Okay. And your experience?
I've been playing since Christ was a corporal.
Okay.
Ian, I scattered experience with D&D, some tabletop adventure stuff, lots of board games. Lately I've been just trying to try out different tabletop RPGs.
Cool. Well, you came to the right place.
Hi, I'm Mark. I'm here also hoping to learn more about Daggerheart, and I've been gaming on and off since the late 70s, so tried a bunch of different games systems, so always looking for some new and interesting games.
All right.
Hi, my name is Gary. I'm actually here to learn a little bit about Daggerheart as well. I've seen a few videos online how to get your sheets together, and that is SHEETS, because I do have a little bit of country accent. But anyway, in good company probably at this table. Like David, I've been gaming since the mid to late 80s myself, starting off with D&D 2nd edition. Yes, I did age myself, and many role-playing games after that. But looking to have fun and enjoying the time with everybody.
All right.
My name is Deeksha, and I don't have much experience with role-playing games myself. I've watched a lot of campaigns, so I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. Well, if you have any questions or anything, this is the place. And if anyone feels uncomfortable with anything we're doing, I hope this is a pretty tame adventure, so we shouldn't do that. But if you do, just raise your hand, let me know, and we'll try to sidetrack that. Try to have a safe space. Cincinnati Adventurers Guild, all about role-playing, having a good time, and being all-inclusive. So that's the spiel for the guild. Lastly, we have this guy over here who's filming us.
He just walked in.
He just walked in, but yeah, he's so ignore the man behind the curtain for now. Anyway, so let's get started. First things first, Daggerheart. We've got some pre-made, some pre-generated characters. I've got the stack over here in the center of the table. If you guys want to pick one, the only thing is Marlo Fairwind is one of the characters. She has to be played by someone. Otherwise, you have your pick. Marlo is a lore-born elf sorcerer. So she uses magic to control her environment. Barnacle is a ribbit. He is a frogman person. He is a thief, a rogue. He likes to run around and backstab and can breathe water, even though he doesn't like to swim. You have Garrick Reed, who is a human warrior. I don't think I need to explain warriors. You have Kari Nix, a Ridgeborn giant that is a guardian. They're kind of like a paladin, holy warrior type of class. And the last one is Varian Soto. He is a Qatari ranger, which is a cat person. If you guys want to pick those up and pass them around, there should be 4 pages per character sheet. You'll find kind of a... Yeah, go ahead, start us off. But the first page...
You already have a preference in mind?
Yeah, okay. The first page, you'll find the description. The second page is the actual character sheet. The third page is going to be the how to use the character sheet that we're going to go over in just a few minutes. And the last page is going to be your character cards. Okay? Those are going to be like your ability cards. If you get the actual book, the actual set, you get both the book And it
Pick
comes
randomly. Any other
I'll take the frog.
with the actual cards. So,
Frogs take.
No, that's fine. No, I'll take
I'm
the
not that
paladin.
fast.
No, neither am I. I was just thinking. What's left?
We have the sorcerer, we have the warrior, and the giant.
I'll take the giant.
The giant.
I'll be giant today.
All right.
Oh, it's got to be in.
There you go. Warrior.
so who do we not have? Or no, we got 5 players. So that's right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you make 6 characters?
No, it is 5. All right. So who was playing Marlowe?
Mark.
No,
Mark?
Ian, I believe.
Elon.
Oh yeah, you
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorcerer Supreme.
All right, so take a moment to just skim over the first sheet. You'll see a little bit of a brief description, the character overview, and a little bit about the basics of the game. And I am going to pass out some dice. I have Hope and Fear dice. So basically, like Dungeons and Dragons is a D20. This is kind of a 2d12 system. So instead of rolling a d20 to hit, you're going to roll 2 dice, and we'll see if you get your target number. So I have a pair for you, a pair for you, a pair for Mark. Nope, sorry. Ian. There you go, and Todd.
Yay.
All right.
Are these Daggerheart dice?
Those are just dice that I got on Amazon.
Oh, okay, just checking. I didn't know if Daggerheart had specific like.
Daggerheart, I think they do have actual Hope and Fear dice sets, but I wasn't gonna
No, these
spend
were
all
great.
that.
There's a couple of games that I play that have specific dice for them.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Now this is mostly just 2 12-sideds, and you roll it like a d20.
Okay.
Instead of player 1, can you put who you're playing? All right. So if everyone's looked it over, we'll get into the mechanics and whatnot. But first, let me say, the Sablewood Messengers is the name of this adventure. And Marlowe Fairwind, the right-hand sorcerer of King Emerus, has gathered her most trusted allies to carry an important package to Hush, a small village within the ancient forest of Sablewood. The crate is large, heavy, and sealed with magic. It is addressed to the Whitefire Arcanist. You've been given a map and a carriage, and the promise of a reward upon your arrival. So we have a carriage, we have your minis, and as we play the game, I will be working with you all to build the story. This is going to be a collaborative adventure. I am not going to sit here and say, this is how this is, this is how this is, this is how... I may turn to you and say, hey, you noticed something interesting about this part of the story. What is it? Tell me about it. Elaborate, and we'll build off of that. When you attack or take an action, try to be a little descriptive. You know, tell me how you're doing it, not just, okay, I'm going to swing my sword, I hit. You know, just to say, okay, I leap forward with a snarl and swing my trusted blade at the foe's throat, and then, you know, and then we'll go from there. So, it is a collaborative event. We've got your character sheets. If you can take these 2 sheets, your character sheet, and behind it you will have one that has a bunch of arrows and stuff like that. Put the arrow sheet behind yours, and then slide it over to the right, like this.
Oh, okay.
All right. So once we got that, this is going to tell you everything you need to know about your character sheet. So the first, the top part is denotes your class. Each class is made up of 2 domains. I've got a copy of Marlowe's in front of me, so I'm for demonstration. So she has the Arcana and Midnight domain. You'll choose your majority of abilities and spells from these domains as you play the game. Right now, we're not going to worry about that because these are pre-made. Let's go around the table and you read the next section on evasion.
It represents your ability to avoid an attack. So, you want me to read the whole thing?
You can summarize if you want.
The GM's going to roll this number when determining if somebody hits me. If I do get hit, I can choose to mark an armor slot, and then there's small empty dots next to my armor slot, and I take it that they all have to be hit or something.
No. Basically, real quick in summary, rather than taking one hit, you can mark an armor slot to absorb the damage for you. The number under the armor shield is how many times you can do that before your armor is used up.
Okay. We have a number of slots equal to our armor score. In my case, I have an armor of 4.
Yep.
So I have 4 of those slots.
All right. Next, damage thresholds.
The 2 smaller boxes are your damage thresholds. These come from your armor, and you always add your level to the value. When you take damage, compare it to the numbers here. If the incoming damage is minor, you mark a hit point. If it's major, you mark 2 hit points. If it is severe, you mark 3 hit points. If you ever need to mark stress and can't, mark a hit point. If you ever mark your last hit point, you must make a death move.
And we'll get into death moves. Hopefully they won't happen, but yep. All right, going on to hope.
Yeah, so hope, in that section is where you record your hope. You spend hope to use an experience, which is the next section after hope, which we'll go through next after this. You can help an ally, use a hope feature, or initiate a tag team roll. When you help an ally, you explain how you're aiding them and roll a d6 advantage die that they add to their action roll total. You start with 2 hope marked.
So if
we all do.
Yes.
Yeah, we
so
all have 2 hope marked.
do you already have the 2 hope marked?
No.
If not, go ahead and mark it. You need a pencil? Yes.
And
There you
then
go.
I think each of us has a unique hope feature marked in this section. Or
Yes.
are they all the same?
Yes. If you look just below, like for instance, Marlowe's is volatile magic. It's right below the check boxes for hope. Each one of you has a different one.
Yep.
Yep. Moving on, Gary, experience.
I'm just going to read it off.
Sure.
Experience represents the particular specializations your character has. These are narrative tags that you will create to reflect what your character is skilled in. When they apply to a scene, you can spend hope before the action roll to add to their value as a modifier. You will earn more of these throughout the campaign, but you start with, and to give an example for my character, they don't see you coming and strike a deal.
Yep. So basically, any time that might apply, you can spend a hope and get a +2 to your roll. So it's totally. These are all. There's not a list of these or anything like that. It's just whatever you come up with. You and the GM decide fit, and you both decide whether it's applicable or not. So like I have a mage who casts fireball, and one of mine is the elements. The elements empower me. So anytime I use anything elemental based, I can spend a hope to add +2 to my roll. All right. Diksha?
Diksha.
Okay.
So this is where you keep track of your goal during your campaign. If you should mark your 10th handful, you instead mark a bag and erase all your handfuls. If you should mark your 10th bag, you instead mark a chest. You start with 1 hand. At least I start with 1 handful.
Yep. Everyone starts with 1 handful of gold. Interesting thing about Daggerheart is the money and the equipment and things are kind of. It's up to you all how important they are in the game. So it's just a handful of gold to buy something, or a bag of gold if it's expensive. You know, we don't care too much about equipment and buffing through items. It's more about the story and how
So
it's
no general ledgers or accounting.
Exactly,
That's
yeah.
nice.
And lastly, class feature. Every class starts with a unique class feature that set them apart from other classes. These, make sure you read through them, if you have any questions about them, we'll go over those in just a moment. So, like Marlowe, you can sense the presence of magic people and objects in close range. You can create minor illusions, and you can channel raw power, which at first level isn't that useful because we don't use the vault.
We don't use
The ability vault. As you get more powerful, right now you're only starting with a handful of abilities, and those are your cards, which are the last page in your thing. As you go up in level, you get more and more cards, but you can only have 5 active at a time, 5 class powers. So the rest go in your vault. And you can swap them out during a rest, or in a pinch, you can mark stress to pull one in and swap it out. So, all right, let's slide the paper the other way now. So now it should look like this. To the other side, and we'll start with Todd. What do we got here?
This section gives you a place to record your name, pronouns, and heritage. The combination of your community and ancestry and subclass. There's also a space to record your level, which I am level uno.
Yep, everyone's level 1. Your class, heritage, and what is it called? Community all give you certain abilities. Those are on the cards on that one sheet of yours. So you'll see, like, Marlowe is Loreborn. I think it gives her a bonus to some experiences or something along those lines. Moving next to the traits. Ian.
Sorry, traits. Okay. This area contains your 6 character traits. These are what you will use as your primary modifiers on action rolls. They have descriptions beneath each to remind you how to use them.
Yep. So the traits, real quick, are agility. This is for sprinting, leaping, maneuvering, something along those lines. Strength, fairly self-explanatory. Finesse, this is fine motor control for hiding, tinkering, that sort of thing. Instinct, you can think of this as kind of an intuition, perception, sensing, navigation. Presence is kind of like your charisma, how well your force of personality. And the last one is knowledge, which is what do you know, how well can you recall it, and how well do you analyze things. All right, last, coming up next, Mark.
Next section is active weapons. This is a section for your active weapons along with the name. The weapons have an associated trait that you will roll when you use them for an attack. They also have a range, melee, very close, close, far, or very far. The GM will tell you what range a target is in damage dice, or what kind of dice you're rolling when you make a successful attack, and the type is either physical or magic. Proficiency tells you how many damage dice you roll. The feature on a weapon gives you any special ability or requirement it has. Weapons are either one-handed or two-handed. You'll see the appropriate amount of hands are already filled for the weapon you've taken. So in my case, I carry a long sword, and it deals 1d8 plus 3 physical damage to any adversaries I succeed against.
So real quick, the ranges. Melee is pretty much within, touching distance of someone, base-to-base contact. So these two would be in melee range. Close range is within 5 to 10 feet. So I have these little markers. Each one is an inch, which is about 5 feet if we were playing on a grid. So as long as they're within 10 feet, that's very close. Close is within 30 feet, which is the length of a stick. Far is about 100 feet, and very far is up to about 300 feet. Beyond that is kind of out of range for a combat scenario. Go ahead.
This says I have a dual staff, and it says the range is far, so
Yes.
I can hit something 100 feet away with my staff.
Yeah, think of it like like Gandalf firing the bolts at people.
Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, is it telescoping?
No,
That's
no.
cool. Yeah, okay.
Or I mean, it could telescope. However you want to describe it. This is
I'll keep that in mind.
yeah, that would be pretty cool actually. All right. So next.
Okay, for the next one, this is the section for your armor. Along with a name, the armor has a base thresholds that contribute to your damage thresholds and a base score that contributes to your armor score. The armor's feature describes its special abilities or the requirements to use it.
Okay.
The inventory is where you will store all your items and consumables. Your potion is a consumable, which is, I have like a minor stamina potion, and if you use it, make sure to cross it out here.
Yep. Everyone is assumed to have basic adventuring gear, so you don't need to write that down. So, basically a backpack, rope, camping gear, clothing, whatever. Yeah. All right. And lastly, there's a spot for inventory weapons that you want to carry, but you don't currently have active. While they're in your inventory, they're not usable or applicable at the time. So I don't think anyone has any of those just yet. But now I would like you to, if you would, turn to the very back page where you have what would be your cards, but in this case, since it's a quick handout, these are all your cards and all of your abilities. Look them over. If you need me to explain anything, just let me know. But it might also help for me to describe the dice and how we're going to roll. So let's talk about how we roll the dice in Daggerheart. I gave you two 12-sided dice. One is white and one is red. The way I've done it in my games is the white is your hope die and the red is your fear die. Whenever you want to do something that's dangerous or could result in a consequence, you roll both d12s, add them together, add the appropriate trait. So like if you were trying to lift heavy bars, you'd add your strength modifier to it, or subtract it if it's negative, and compare it to the dice roll. If you ever roll with advantage, you add a d6 to your total. If you have disadvantage, you subtract the d6 from your total. Okay. Fairly simple. Additionally, if you want to use one of your experiences, you need to spend one of your hope, and you get a +2 to your roll. There might also be some of your abilities that give you bonuses to your roll or change the way things are rolled. Anytime you roll your dice and the white die is higher than the red die, you have rolled with hope. Okay? If you succeed with hope, that's the best possible result. You've done really good, and it's kind of, a great outcome for you. You can succeed with fear, in which case the red die rolled higher. You still made the total, but something wonky happened. It could be, if you were jumping across the ledge. Yes, you made it to the other side, but you didn't quite make it all the way, and you're hanging from the edge, and you need to pull yourself up before you slide over. Okay? Or, it could be something where, you need to mark a stress because you pulled a muscle while you were doing that, or something along those lines. Failure, okay? We all know how to fail a die roll. You don't meet or beat the number. If it's failure with hope, it's just a standard failure. It's not that bad. A failure with fear, things are going to go sideways pretty quickly. Anytime you roll with fear, I get a chance to react and change the narrative to introduce some sort of element of contestation. Yes?
Just had a smart question.
Go ahead.
Target number is 12.
Uh-huh.
I roll an 11 on my fear die and a 4 on my hope die. if I have failed with fear because this one's the higher
No,
one,
no, no.
correct?
You succeeded with fear.
The target number's 12.
The target number's 12. You got an 11 plus 4 is 15.
Oh,
You
okay.
you
Look,
beat-
I'm just saying, say this is a 1 or
Okay.
a 2. I failed the roll because I haven't gotten it, but because this one's the higher number, you say it's I failed with fear rather than hope.
Yeah, if you fail if you don't meet or beat the total, if the red is higher, it's with fear. If the white is higher, it's with hope.
I just wanted to make sure I understood it correctly.
Yeah, if you roll with hope, you always get to mark and gain a hope on your character sheet.
Okay.
Okay. The last thing is if you roll doubles. Doesn't matter if it's double 1, double 2, double 12. That's always a critical success. So not only is it the best possible result, but you also get to mark your hope as normal for rolling with hope, and you get to clear a stress if you have any stress points built up. All right. Anytime you fail a roll or you roll with fear, the GM can step in. So in combat, typically, not always, but typically, the players, one of you is going to do what we call taking the spotlight. It's like, I want to take the spotlight, it's my turn to react, let me do this. And then you tell me what you want to do, we roll if we need to, and based on the outcome of that, either if you succeeded and you rolled with hope, someone else gets to take their turn. If you failed or you rolled with fear, I get to take the turn of one of the adversaries. Or I get to narrate something in the environment change that is detrimental to you. I will be building up fear dice. And I'm representing them with little skulls on this spike over here. So, I don't know if that's in the shot or not, but no, all right.
Oh, it is now.
It is now, okay. So because there's 5 of you, I get to start with 5 fear. And I can use these to modify the scene or power up certain enemy abilities. Just like you have hope to power up some of your abilities, the GM has fear to power up some of the enemy's abilities.
Am I in the frame still? Okay.
All right. And like I said, there is no initiative. It is all very narrative. There's no breaking the immersion with, okay, roll for initiative. It's going to be, okay, you've come into this situation. Who wants to lead? And someone says, yeah, I want to jump in and do this real quick. And as long as no one has a problem with that, the only thing I ask is that give everyone a turn if you can. Don't try to hog the spotlight. All right?
Then the skulls that you have, they're consumable, right? You use
Yep,
them,
yep.
and we inadvertently give you more by failing with fear. Or
Failing with fear.
failing with fear.
Well, not just failing with fear. You can succeed with fear.
Oh, anything with fear.
Anything with fear.
provides you
Oh,
an additional.
even a success with fear.
Even
you
a success with fear. You still get your success and you continue.
but you get a skull.
But I get a skull and then play passes to me. Yep.
Yeah.
You only have one
I'll
of
remember
those
after a
things?
while. I just forgot.
How often
Thank
do
you
you
very
play the
much.
card?
Yeah.
During
Anytime.
Yeah, you're
anytime during combat.
Yeah.
That's the way I roll.
Yep. Now the cards are not finite. Some of them might be like if you have a spell, it might say you need to make a spell casting check. Okay. And it'll say typically which one is your spell casting stat. For Marlowe, I believe it is instinct. Is that correct?
It's the highest one, so I'm gonna take a guess.
Yeah.
But I don't see it anywhere listed as such.
Yeah, it is instinct. That would be listed under. It's usually in your class description. That would be on one of your cards. Will have your class. It would be subclass.
Instinct, got it.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone else is a spellcaster. We got a warrior, a rogue. Varian is a.
There is a spellcast trait,
Okay.
agility.
Agility? Okay. And the Guardian, you might have a spellcast trait. Does it say?
No, I've just got I've got a whirlwind ability, and then I've
Okay.
got an ancestry and a guardian thing. That's about it.
Okay. All right.
Most of them are just like +1 bonuses and iron will. And
Yep. Yep.
some other stuff. No actual spell casting.
All right. Cool. Any questions so far? It'll become clearer as we go along, hopefully. All right, and one other thing. If I ask you to make a reaction roll, that's usually hope and fear don't play into it. It's just a straight up, did you make it or not? And that's usually like, someone cast a fireball at you, make a reaction roll to dodge it. So hope and fear don't play into that.
What's the target number?
The target number will depend on the adversary and the situation. Sometimes standard target numbers are easy, is like a 10, 15, and 20 are your mid to high, or so on. But it can also vary depending upon your opponent. Like to hit a dragon might require they might have they call it a difficulty of like 18, whereas a slow-moving ooze might only need a 9 or better, So, and your spells will say either make a spell casting roll against and if it doesn't give you a number in parentheses, then you'll be going against the difficulty of your opponent, basically a to-hit roll. If it does give a number, then it's just a flat, beat that and you get your spell off. All right? Pretty simple. Hopefully it'll start to flow as we go along. All right? One last chance for questions.
I'm sure I'll have more as we move on.
Yeah.
Just a general question. So, for the ribbit, it does say he has the ability for amphibious, so he does have the ability of breathing underwater and swimming, but this character just has an aversion of water.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. There's no water combat in this one, so...
Okay. Just out of curiosity, how much water? Like enough to drown in?
No,
or?
no, no.
So otherwise, you can have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. And that might be something. There is a follow-up one-shot to this.
Yeah.
If you want to play it, we can maybe do that later. But right now, I'm just trying to, put something up for people to look at and see how things are played and how we work, and also get some exposure for the guild. So,
All right, fantastic.
all right. Are we ready to start?
Absolutely.
Do we want to take a short break before we begin, or?
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Let's do it.
All good? All right.
Dig in.
Cool. All right. Well, we will begin. This evening, your party has finally made it to the Sablewood, a sprawling forest of colossal trees. Some say are even older than the Forgotten Gods. It's a place renowned for two things: sunken pathways that provide trade routes for many traveling merchants, and its unique hybrid of animals. Even now, from within your carriage, you can hear the strange sounds, the low calls of the lark moths, the croak of the lemur toads, the chittering of a family of fox bats in an underbrush. One of you is driving the cart. Who's going to be driving the cart?
Probably not me. I'm too big for driving. Well, actually, it would be easier for me to drive the cart because I can't fit inside. I'm a giant.
It's not me. I hired everyone.
Okay.
That's a good point. Do you like to, Todd?
I'll drive the cart if you guys want.
Okay. So we have...
Space concerns.
Yep. So we have Kari driving the cart, and the rest of you inside with the package, or is there anyone walking beside it, on top of it? How do you
I'll
wanna-
walk beside it.
You'll walk beside it? So Barnacle's walking beside it? Marlo inside?
I'll walk next to it.
Garrick?
Oh, could I be up on top with? Well, is there room with the driver, or is that
Sure, you
or
wanna-
that seat?
There's plenty of room.
There's
in
plenty of
there.
room. Yep.
Sit on my lap.
And
I'll
very...
sit on the
It's a
other
tight
side.
squish, I imagine.
All right, so we got two inside, and the rest...
Sorry, like next to the carriage. Like
Oh, next to the carriage. All right, cool. All right. All right, so you're driving through the forest. Kari, you've noticed something unique about the look of the trees. What is it?
The trees here look very, very, not like dusty, but covered in something. Covered in like not a fungus, but like a fallout, almost like volcanic ash. It's
Okay.
like a white grayish. On the tops of the branches, you can see it piled up for some reason.
Okay. You think this is here because it's a natural?
Oh
occurring
no,
thing,
this
or-
doesn't look good.
Okay.
And it looks like it's been here for a while because I can see other cart tracks and hoof marks going through the trail.
All right. So you're traveling through this ashy woods. Occasionally, the ash kicks up and you cough a little bit. Your footprints make powder marks through it, and the cart itself is leaving a little bit of a trail through the forest path. You notice that looks like there might have been a little bit of traffic coming through here recently as well. In fact, as you pull the cart around a tight corner, you see an overturned merchant cart blocking your way. There's a scattering of fruit and vegetables on the trail, and from around the side of the cart steps a Strix wolf, a large creature with the body of a wolf and the face of an owl. It has large wings adorning its back, and it's chewing on something. It looks like the hand of a dead merchant.
Oh.
It stares at you, and it does that owl, cocking its head, curious look at you, like, trying to figure out if you're friend or foe or what's going on. And then from behind it, clumsily coming behind, you see two small Strix wolf pups following it. The rest of you, I assume you stopped the carriage at this point?
Yes.
Yeah. So, we have a merchant cart right up ahead of you. And we have a Strix wolf mother and some pups back there. You guys want to put some trees and foliage around to show,
Too far. Way over there.
we'll say that this is the,
It's a good shot there.
these mark the path that you're going. All right. Cool.
If you want those.
All right. That's pretty good. All right. So, how would you like to proceed with this? Like I said, the Strix wolf is looking at you a little curious, but seems to be a little protective of her cubs. She drops the dead merchant's hand at the thing and kind of, like, woo, woo.
Ranger?
Do I say hi? Like, or
Varian will handle it.
well, I don't know. Would I know anything about Strix wolves? Or
You can make a knowledge check to see if you
Okay.
you know anything about
would I
them.
use just like these two? Like
Yeah,
the 20?
yeah.
Okay.
This is going to be our first roll.
11.
11, is it
Hope.
with hope and fear or fear?
With hope.
Okay. So your dice rolls were
11 and 8 and
11 and
was-
8, that's 19.
Yeah,
Oh,
add them
okay.
You
together.
add
I
them
think.
together.
Yeah, add them.
And then add in your knowledge.
Is 0, so 19.
Okay, so 19. That is more than enough to know about Strix wolves. As I said, they are a combination of wolf and owl. Somewhat territorial. They are very protective of their cubs. And why don't you tell me one other interesting fact about them?
Honestly, the first thing I thought was that they could blow bubbles. Like the
They can blow
pups,
bubbles?
but
Okay. They have this unique ability to blow bubbles. Perhaps it is a internal mechanism, a self-defense, or just a playful thing that they do. Could be how they offset something that wasn't agreeing with them. We don't know exactly, but
Which end do they blow?
Well, I was imagining out of the beak, but
From the
I
beak?
guess,
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I thought too.
yeah.
so it's kind of cute. The young
Yeah,
ones
the
are
young
back there
ones.
hiding behind the wings of the mom, and you see a couple of bubbles float up. So she's just staring at you right now, waiting for you to do something. Like I said, she's very wary of you. Not sure if you're going to be a threat or not. So,
Since you know so much about these, what are they?
Strixwolves?
Strixwolves. Do you know something that maybe we could shoo it away with? Are they scared of fire, or can we shoo it away and let
Are
it
they
know we're not going
intelligent?
to hurt
Can they
them?
communicate, or are they just
They're
like animals?
animal intelligence.
Animal intelligence.
Yeah. You made a good enough roll to know that they're animal intelligent.
Without
Fairly
killing.
intelligent for animals, mind you. But they are carnivores. You know, they've got the owl and the wolf combination.
Okay.
But this one having children might be a bit more protective than aggressive at the moment. So if you tried to scare it away, she could take it the wrong way and become violent.
Okay.
If you approach nicely and try to befriend it, it could go either way. So
Would I have any sort of like meat on me from the
sure,
pack?
we'll say that you've got some food. You know,
Can
you guys
I-
did not come ill prepared for a long journey.
Can I approach just like the mob and like crouch and just set like the meat in front of her?
Okay, so you want to
Yeah.
try and let her know, you know, hey,
Yeah.
we're cool.
Yeah, we're
All right.
cool, and then like kind of guide her away from the mob
Okay,
pushing
all right.
cart. Yeah.
Go ahead and make a roll. Do you have any experience that you might want to use? Do you have anything for dealing with animals under your experiences? It would be on this side of the sheet.
I have nature's friend.
Nature's friend? That sounds perfect.
Okay.
That's perfect. That's
So if you want to use, spend a hope,
Okay.
you could add +2 to your die roll.
Okay.
And you will be using your presence since you are trying to befriend it and use a force of personality check.
Okay. And
So,
I roll these and add
You'll
them.
be rolling again. Yep.
Okay. 15 plus 1 because I have a -1 to presence, so 16
16. Was it with hope or fear?
with fear.
With fear. Okay. Oh, by the way, since you rolled with hope on your last check,
Yeah.
you get to add a hope. Did you spend the hope this time for the
Yes,
+2?
yeah.
Okay, so that kind of counteracts it.
Yeah.
So did you add your +2 for that experience?
I added +2, but I have a -1 to presence, so it's a +1.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you still got a 15?
16.
16. All right, excellent. All right, so you rolled with fear. That is a success. So she's she's not really friendly, but she kind of gets the idea that you don't mean her harm. However, she is not trusting of you. She ignores the meat. She hoots at her young. They jump up on her back, and she flies off into the trees over here, looking down at you from a branch, just kind of, and if you guys do not bother her further, she might just fly off. But you get the feeling that she's abandoned this for now, and she's not going to give you any trouble.
Oh,
Passing up a free meal.
still want to keep an eye
When you
on
have
her.
young, you have to take advantage of those
Yeah.
opportunities.
So
I'm curious to find out if they were responsible for the deaths, or were they just opportunistic.
do you want to move up
feeding
and
on-
check out the cart?
I would think so.
Driver, why have we stopped?
Bird problems.
Do I know this week? Like, are we? I sorry if I missed this. Have we like left the area?
You're
territory of the-
still in the middle of the woods right now.
I guess is this in the realm?
It's
that I'm so to
kind
say?
of in the realm, yes.
Okay, so I would I know that area vaguely, or I know that it's.
You've heard of it. You haven't actually been through here yet. Yeah, you're not well traveled. You've spent most of your time in court, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Is it handled?
Yes.
Close the window. Pop back in. Move on.
Actually, before you go on,
You guys want to check out the cart, right?
I do want to check out the cart, but I want to mention something. And David, if you need me to make a roll for this out of character, I lean over to the group like, look, I can see the inventory on the ground. You can see the driver, the cart. Where are the horses or the oxen that were pulling us?
I guess we can check for tracks and any signs of their demise.
That's what leads me to
or
believe that
them
something
being
else
taken away, or
turned over the
maybe
cart.
they ran away in fear.
All right, so let's go around the table. Tell me what each of you are doing.
I'll look for tracks.
Okay. So you're going to look around the cart for
Yeah,
tracks?
for any like animals that might have been
Okay.
pulling.
So you are Varian,
Yeah.
moving up to look around the tracks. Barnacle?
The barnacle's going to scoot around on the outside. I'm going to try to stay incognito,
Okay.
just kind of keep an eye out.
All right.
We know where that creature is, but we don't know if there are others or
All right.
anything else that could be a danger.
So you're kind of on the lookout for danger?
Correct.
All right. Garrick?
Yeah, I will approach the cart and look for, I assume there's no survivors, but to
Okay.
see if there are any other, aside from, what was it, an arm or a hand?
Yeah,
on the ground,
yeah.
Is there anything else?
Okay. Ian? Morlo?
I'm going to take this moment to write in, what's your name, the character's name?
Kari.
Kari. Kari's, I saw this thing called Connections.
Yeah.
I'm going to write Kari's name under here. I trust you with my life.
Okay.
But Kari says it's handled. It's handled. So
All right.
I'm going to practice patience.
Okay, so you're just going to wait in the carriage for it to continue on or something else to happen,
I
right?
don't even know what's there. I heard there was
Okay.
Maybe I know what that is. But
The carriage is being pulled, our carriage is being pulled by
A horse.
one horse.
Yeah.
Okay. It's important. Can be
Okay.
important.
Yep.
Certain circumstances.
And Kari.
You know.
I'm just going to pull the cart forward up
Okay.
to where everybody else is at, so that way if I need to get off the cart,
All right.
not too close, but close enough to where.
About right there?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Barnacle, since you were keeping an eye out, why don't you go ahead and make a instinct roll to see if you perceive anything.
Okay.
The rest of you, as you're looking around, you notice that the cart overturned. Like I said, there were fruits, vegetables. Looks like a standard merchant cart. Doesn't look like anyone's really stolen a lot of items from it. The merchant, you do notice, was cut. It looks like someone cut his throat and left the body here. What did you get on your perception roll?
4 with fear.
4 with
And have fun with it, because I know I would if I was
Okay.
in your place.
bad omens, man. Bad omens.
I'm getting the low rolls out of the way.
Thank you.
All right. Well, here comes the fun part. Because you failed and with fear, a number of creatures have jumped out of the forest. One of them leaps out next to you,
Hey, where'd you come from?
one to Garrett, and another one over by Varian. These appear to be assassins, thieves of some sort. Looks like they come from. You've heard of rumors of thieves living in the forest and kind of harassing the merchants and things like that. Looks like this might be some of them. Any interesting marks or features that might have tipped you off as to that these are thieves? Since Barnacle was the first one to get jumped, what do you notice about them that sets them apart?
He's close. No, I'm kidding. Let's just say darker clothes, maybe something that's camouflaged into the forest to be easily seen. Maybe a mask around their face.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, since since the forest is dusty and has that grayish ash, maybe they're wearing ash-colored masks to keep the dust out, and they're kind of a grayish clothing. Sound good?
Yeah, or softer clothing or padding
Yeah.
for the feet, so that way the ash isn't being kicked up like we did.
Cool, cool. All right. So they jump out, and unfortunately, because you did not see them, they have a special attack called ambush.
Sure
So They normally, the players would start the combat, but because of this, because of the failed roll and the ambush trait, I will start. So, the first thieves, each one of them, of the 3 that I put out there, will make a melee attack against you. We'll start over here with Barnacle. This is going to be against your evasion. Does an 11 hit?
It does not.
Does not. Okay.
It's a 13.
So he jumps out and tries to stick you with a dagger, but as he does, you at the very last minute, you're like, ah! And you twist, and it barely slices right past your stomach. Next up would be Garrick. Does a 12 hit?
It does.
Okay. So, our first damage. 2d4 plus 8. I have done 4 plus 2 is 6 plus 8, 14 damage.
Wow.
Now, we're going to look at your damage and health. Okay? 14. If you look, you got minor, and then a number, major, and then a number, and then severe. Where does 14 fall?
Between major and severe.
Okay. So that means that you have taken major damage.
Yes.
If you want, you can spend and mark an armor. Normally, major damage is 2 points, 2 health points. You can spend one of your armor points to knock it down to 1. So you would take a 1 health and mark an armor, or take 2 health.
And I can only spend 1 armor.
You can only spend 1 armor at a time.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep, I'll do that.
Okay.
So I'm down to 2 instead of 3.
Correct. All right. And the last one would be against Varian.
Damn it.
I rolled a nat 20. I am so sorry. The way natural 20s and criticals work is you take full damage from the dice,
Okay.
and then you roll again. You roll the dice
Gotcha,
normally.
okay.
So basically, since it's a 2d8 plus 8, you start out automatically with 8 points, and then I roll 1 and 1.
Okay,
So
cool.
2 plus 8, 10. So 18 damage.
Okay, so
And
that
where
would
does
be
that compare on your thresholds?
that would be severe for me, but I'll
Okay.
use one of like my armor.
One of the armors?
Yeah.
Okay, so you will mark 1 armor and
Yeah.
you will take 2 hits.
Okay.
Because severe is 3 hit points normally.
Okay.
All right. So they have finished their attacks. And now, the rest of you, who wishes to take the spotlight and respond to this unwarranted aggression against you?
I will.
Okay. Kari?
I will stand up on the top of the cart and draw my battle axe and jump at the one that is attacking Gucci? What's your name?
Garrick.
Garrick.
All right.
I told you not to call me
And lunge at him from above.
Okay. Yeah, you can always make a move and make an attack, so long as it's within.
Yeah.
You leap over off the cart
With my battle axe.
with your battle axe. I guess screaming a war cry or something
Sure,
along
why
those
not?
lines.
Question.
Yes.
A whirlwind I can do against multiple targets within a very close range.
Correct.
I'm a giant, so I treat any weapon, spell, ability, or whatever like that as melee ranges, so it was in very close range.
Okay.
So I could attempt to hit one and then do the whirlwind and hit the other one. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I would just they would, since he's not right next to me, it wouldn't be very
Correct.
close.
Yeah, you could-
But
you
the
could-
giant would.
You could jump like right here and get both of them
Okay, yeah, that way too.
with your whirlwind attack.
Sure.
Okay.
So let's attack first, and then we'll talk about it.
All right.
Okay, 7. It's probably not going to do much.
Is it with hope?
It's with hope.
Okay. You still get to mark a hope. That's one of the benefits of even if you fail with hope. And I could be remembering this wrong, but I don't care. I'm giving it to you anyway.
I could use "I've got your back" as +2, but
Well,
I don't think it's going to work.
Yeah,
7 is not very
unfortunately,
hard.
you do have to declare that before you make the attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no whirlwind, no nothing.
No whirlwind, but it
It
was,
sure looked good though.
Yep. It was not with fear. So luckily, I I don't get an extra fear. Okay. However, since you failed, play will pass to me.
You heard me yell.
Well, I was gonna say I probably felt you leap off the wagon.
It rolled, and the wagon just kind of did this.
Yeah. So Marlo, you hear the sounds of battle outside.
Yeah.
But as you're getting ready to respond to that, the door to the side of the wagon gets pulled open, and you see a figure is like, "Give me the box! Give me the box!" And he's got a dagger out. So he's going to try to stick you with his dagger as he does
Action
that.
is coming to you.
And I rolled a 19. I'm sorry.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah, I figured as much.
I've had this. Started a funny game and just realized.
That is only 6 points. Where does that stand on your damage threshold?
Minor.
Minor? So you can mark an armor and take no damage, or you could take the 1 point. It's up to you.
I'll take the 1 point.
You take the point? Okay.
How do we get armor back? Just repair it?
Yes, if you take a short rest or a long rest, one of the options is to repair all of your armor.
Okay.
For a long rest, it's all of your armor. For a short rest, you roll a die to see how much you repair.
Okay.
What's yours?
This one's a little stronger.
So that was my attack. I'm going to spend a fear to activate one other opponent. Normally, I would only get one option, but I can spend fear to activate someone else. So I will activate one of the ones next to you.
Okay.
Yeah, they suddenly had a giant land next to them. They are not pleased with that outcome. They're like, oh,
Swish.
oh my goodness. I don't think an 8 is going to hit you.
An 8. My evasion is 8.
Exactly an 8. All right.
Yes.
So I did hit. That would be a D8 plus 5. That would be 9 points.
Which is right at the top of my minor damage. So I'll just
Okay.
mark an armor. And,
Well, it's meet or beat. So it
oh,
when it
so
hits
it's
9, it pushes it into
it's
the
a
meat.
okay,
Yeah,
so it's a
yeah.
I'll mark an armor and take 1.
Okay. Now so he basically, he's like, whoa, 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 and then he stabs at you almost blindly in a blind panic, but manages to catch you.
Like a knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah, kind of a knee-jerk reaction, but he caught you like under your arm or something, and a little bit of blood.
In the back of my
dripping.
knee.
Yeah. All right, so now I'm going to pass the spotlight back to the players. Who wishes to go next?
I'd like to respond to that dwarf guy.
Sure.
By literally saying, "Not on my watch."
Okay.
At which point I will unleash chaos, spending 2 tokens. Let's
Well,
see here. At the beginning of a session, place a number of tokens. Make a spellcast roll against a target within far range. He's pretty close, so I think I got him. Spend any number of tokens, up to spend 2, to channel raw energy from within myself to unleash against them. On a success, roll. I guess I have to roll for it to see if I succeed at this. Okay.
So let's start with that.
And just because it's fun, I think I'll use this primal origin. Manipulate magic. So after you cast a spell or make an attack using a weapon, it's a weapon that deals magic. Never mind. So
Okay.
that doesn't work.
All right.
So I'll unleash chaos. So I guess I spend these 2 tokens.
Give them a what for?
Yep. And
I don't know what the attack roll is. Though.
the attack roll,
Based on their-
you're going to need to beat their difficulty, which I'll go ahead and tell you is a 13.
I just roll 2 like normal.
Yep. And you added your
Whatever. Oh, that's cocked.
It's an 11 there.
Roll 14. Looks like a 14 with fear.
okay, and you add in your
Not on my watch.
not on my watch, which is +2, which comes to a 16,
Okay, so that's total 16.
and then
Do I use
instinct.
this?
Yep.
Okay, so that's 18.
All right. That will definitely affect them. So,
Okay.
So now how much damage does it do? What does it do?
So I roll 2 d10s.
Oh, nice. Do you need dice?
I might need.
I put
have
mine away.
Hold on, I might got it. I got some roll. from the clock. There we
Okay.
go. Try these guys. Is that a 10 or a...
That's a 10.
All right, so he takes 15.
15 points of damage. Right? Yep. Okay. 15 points beats their high threshold. So that is severe damage. Which you were targeting?
The guy at the door.
Yeah. So you're chaos magic. How do you picture this hitting him? He's taken a severe wound.
I imagine like a firework like explosion out of the door. Maybe with the fear. Maybe it catches the wagon on fire a little bit. Oops, my bad. Kind of giant shotgun at him. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe
a shotgun of magical energy.
Yeah, maybe it hits him in some soft spots. Maybe he has armor that protects him a little bit, but it singes, I guess. It singes a lot of things.
Okay, all right. And he staggers, takes a step back, and like, ah! Oh. All right, that was with fear, unfortunately. So, play passes back to me. The one on Barnacle is going to make an attack on him. Does a 6 hit?
A 6?
Yeah. Does that beat your evasion? Meter beat? Okay. So he swings at you in a flirt, in a slash, kind of behind his mask, yelling out, come on, give us your loot. You're gonna pay for this. All right. But he missed. So now, who would wish just to make a response? Who's going to take the spark?
Yeah,
Mark?
I'll go ahead. I just got stabbed. So
Okay.
I'm a bit angry. So just a quick question on this. Are these in my vault or are these part
Nope,
of my
those are all
loadout?
part of your loadout.
The whole thing. Okay.
Yep.
Great. So I guess I will swing the old longsword at it.
Okay.
And try to hit him.
All right.
And let's see. I was looking for a description of hit them hard. Is that a...
Hit them hard? Yeah. If you're putting your full weight into it.
You just got stabbed,
Yeah.
too, so you're probably kind of
I mean,
upset.
I have to spend a hope to activate it, right?
Yes, one hope.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. So mark off the hope, add +2 to your roll, and then whatever ability your sword uses to attack with.
Oh, it's agility.
Agility, okay.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
All right.
The weapons in this game use various stats.
And then, well, we'll see if I hit. Then I'll ask the question.
All right.
Come on, Hope.
Come on. Ooh, 14, 18 with fear.
18 with fear. Okay, so I'll collect a fear. However, the 18 does make it a hit.
All right. And then it's D8. So, let's see. Doesn't count. Oh, combat training? So is that factored into the D8 plus 3 already? So, class feature of combat training, when you deal physical damage, you gain a bonus to your damage roll equal to your level. So I get a +1, or is it?
You'll get
is
a
it
+1 to
factored
that.
in? So is it D8 plus 4 then?
Yep.
All right. Oh, okay. So that's a 4 on the die, plus 4 is 8.
8 points of damage?
Yep.
Okay. Any other bonuses, or is that it?
I think that's it.
All right. 8 is, that puts it at the medium threshold. He takes 2 hits. That was number...
Let's see, which is the one that attacked
Is it the
me?
blue
that
one or the
Yeah.
red one?
Next to the blue.
Next to the blue.
Is that number...
Oh, is there another one?
One?
That's number 1. Okay. You hit number 1, and he takes some damage. He looks pretty wounded. So, you swung with
Longsword?
with your longsword, and you channel your energy into it. So, what do you think that looks like?
You said it was
You used your hope.
is
to,
it major damage or
It is
or
major. Yeah.
major? Okay. I don't know. I guess stabbed him in the side. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Cool.
More of a stabbing than a slash.
That was with fear, right?
With fear, yes.
All right. Unfortunately, that means it comes back to me. So,
Sorry,
we'll,
I started us off.
we'll we'll see if they can stab Varian again. Does an 8 hit?
No.
Okay. I'm going to spend another fear to activate the one you just attacked. He kind of, oh, you're going to pay for that, do you? He goes to stab you. Not with a 3. I'll spend one more fear. And I'm Barnacle.
No, no.
16.
I think that would pretty much hit most of the people at this table, so let's have at it.
Hit me twice.
I only rolled a 1, so 6 points.
All right. That would just get on the edge of the major damage, so I'm going to use a shield to mark it down just to 1 hit point.
Okay. All right, cool. That's all I'm going to do for now. So, you two haven't gone. Which one of you wants to take the
Well,
spot?
it's only be 3 times, but I'm willing to wait if you would like to go ahead.
It's up to you. I'm okay to wait too.
See, this is what you get when you get 2 nice people at the end of the
Yeah.
table. No, you go ahead. No, absolutely, you go ahead. All right. Well, if you don't mind, since he's
Yeah.
swung at me
go
3
for it.
times, after the hit, I'm assuming he's like cutting from the side. Mm-hmm. I'm going to roll against the inside of his dagger, and as I have my blade, I'm going to shove it right into his gut.
Okay.
Or at least make the attempt to.
All right, cool.
And for a finesse weapon, that would be the finesse then.
Correct, yes. Add your finesse to your...
Damn.
I think
Well, the good news is at least the hope this time.
Okay.
That would be a 9. I'm assuming that probably would not be
a 9. Any other bonuses to add to it, or was that it?
Well, I can't use "they don't see me coming" because obviously
Yeah,
he's
they
swung
do.
at me 3 times, and doesn't seem like striking a deal is a good
No.
point at this point unless I
No,
have advantage. So no, that
All right.
would be it for me.
So you failed, but with hope. So you mark your hope,
I will.
and I will. I don't get a fear, but play does still pass back to me. So the guy who pulled open the door. That wasn't nice. You're gonna pay for that. I want that box. Does an 11 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. He jumps back in and attempts to stab you with his blade. 3, 4. That would do 7 points of damage.
Looks like minor.
Minor? Okay. So you can mark an armor or you can take a hit. Take another hit? Alright. Alright. And does anyone mind if Varian goes next since they haven't
I
gone?
think Varian needs to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go Varian.
I have one question because under my subclass, my spellcast trait is agility.
Okay.
But for my spellcast roll, it says use your spellcast trait, which is instinct. So I don't know. I think there might be.
I think they might be. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your class?
My class is Wayfinder.
Oh no, it's is it Guardian or?
Oh, sorry,
Ranger?
Ranger. And the subclass is Wayfinder.